I'm Alex Dale. I look after the marketing at King, and I'm here at GDC to talk about our new games and to promote King.
So let's start by talking about your new games. What are you guys debuting here at GDC?
So we are announcing in soft launch 2 new Saga games for Facebook. Farm Heroes Saga, which is a strategic match 3 game where you have to help the animals defeat Rancid, the evil industrial raccoon, who wants to turn these lovely organic farmlands into nasty industrialized factory farming. And it's probably one of our most kind of puzzle-orientated games yet. You have to think carefully about which matches you make and the consequences in terms of the value ascribed to neighbouring game items and indeed the points you create from removing those items themselves. So that's also the first game from our London studio, which is nice to launch with 70 levels. We're also announcing Papa Pear Saga, which is the first game from our Barcelona studio, and this is a physics puzzler where you have to help a motorcycle helmeted pear be rocketed into trees in an orchard to knock out fruits and hazelnuts and hit them into buckets. And it's a pachinko type game, and it's the first from our Barcelona studio, which is nice.
Can you talk a little about the global aspect of your company and of the social casual gaming market?
Sure. So at the moment we have over 108 million monthly players, monthly unique players. They may be playing several games, and of those 49 million are on mobile, the rest are on Canvas and the web. And that 49 million on mobile at GDC last year was effectively 0. So we've gone from 0 to 49 million over that time. And the growth has been in Europe, in the Americas, and also we're seeing now activity in Asia. So in Hong Kong, for example, we have 1 in 5 of the adult population playing Candy Crush on their smartphone or tablet or on their PC, which is extraordinary. It's become a kind of super phenomena in Hong Kong. You know, on the Kowloon ferry from Kowloon to Hong Kong Island, if you're not talking on your smartphone, you're playing Candy Crush. And people play it in different ways. If they're kind of at level 140 and proud of it, they'll be playing in a very open way. You know, the tablet will be on display. If they're at level 25 and the rest of their family is somewhere ahead, they'll be playing with their phone quite closely held against their chest. So it's become a real phenomenon.
What does having studios in other countries like Barcelona, Spain, and London, the UK, bring to the games that you're bringing to a global audience?
So the most important thing is that we're setting up studios where the talent is. Barcelona has 2 technical universities. There's a lot of focus from the Catalan government on technology and investment in different technological capabilities. So there's a great opportunity to build great studios there. It's also a city that people from all over the world choose to live in. The same is true of London. You know, people love London. It's an exciting and vibrant city like Barcelona. And also there's a legacy in the UK, very long-standing legacy of games development, starting with the BBC Micro and the Sinclair Spectrum in the 80s. So plenty of talent there as well.
What are the challenges you see today when it comes to the free-to-play space, especially with so much competition out there?
So in terms of free-to-play, people love being able to try the game out, and this is one of the key factors behind the growth, particularly of the female games audience. So like 25 years ago, if you want to play a game, it'd probably be a PC game or a console game, you'd have to go into a probably not very appealing to a female shop where there'd be kind of all sorts of shooting and violent stuff going on. Not a very nice atmosphere. Whereas through Facebook, there's been a generation of female gamers that wasn't there before, has come in, and they've been invited by their friends to come and play the game. That's how it's grown. And that works for free to play. Come play this game, it's free to play. It's not the same as, come and buy Call of Duty, it's $50 or whatever. It's a very social and natural phenomena, and that's how that audience has grown. It's been introduced to games by its friends, and that is possible because of the free-to-play model.
What potential do you see still left out there with the growth that we're seeing in mobile with both tablets and smartphones, just based on how you've gone from 0 to 49 million in 1 year?
Enormous. I mean, there's still a lot of smartphones and tablets to be sold in terms of the installed base, and it's not like a console where typically you'll have one console in a household. Everyone will want their own smartphone or their own tablet. So the opportunities are very, very strong.
Can you talk a little bit about the microtransaction part of the business and what the challenges are in getting those people to come back and buy items?
So ultimately, this is all driven by the quality of the game and the appeal of the game. You can have the most, fantastic offers, the most fantastic analytics, the most fantastic distribution you like, but without a great game, that is meaningless. So what drives all of this is repeated gameplay. And to succeed, both in terms of audience and in terms of transaction volume, you need to have a game that people want to play. And the more they play it, the more likely they are to invite their friends, and the more likely they are to want to buy something in the game. However, we are a true free-to-play company. We make games that are genuinely free-to-play. All the levels can be completed without payment, and indeed, of the players who completed Candy Crush in January of this year, 70%, 70, have never spent anything on the game.